So we're in Melbourne and we've got Marcus Chiminello at the Ideas Exchange. He just did a talk. I missed out on it. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I have to repeat everything now.
Yeah. So we're going to get some tips on what you spoke about for the guys in the real estate community.
Absolutely. So some of the key points that I put across today, I think one was the most critical. That I think we've got over 500 people here today, and they're very experienced agents. The big difference is a lot of these people actually know what to do. So what I wanted to highlight was the no agent versus the do agent. Because no agents are here, they know 80% of what they need to do day to day. They've got the skill set, they've got the scripts, they actually know what to do, but they're not either applying it themselves.
The
Implementation, absolutely. Or they do it on a very inconsistent basis. So what I try to portray to the crowd today for them to sort of 2x, 3x their business is they need to apply what they know every day on a very consistent and very disciplined basis. And that's, I think, the next critical thing to really amplify your business and get momentum and then keep that momentum over time. So it's little consistent things done very well in a disciplined manner over a period of time is where you see returns somewhat like investing. Saving a little bit of money consistently at the end of the day ends up being a lot of savings. So that's the main point I was trying to get across to everyone here today, because in my experience, there's agents out there today that have been in the industry for 10 years, 15 years, that have been treading water, they know everything.
Well, they're the kind of people that actually say, you can be in the industry for 10 years, but you've only really got 2 years experience.
Absolutely.
Because for 8 years you were, like you said, treading water and not doing anything.
Correct. Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's the critical amplifier for someone who has been in it for some time. If they really want to actually move their business to the next level, where they want to write an extra $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, or reach the $1 million mark, they really need to do these sorts of things. Otherwise, they will continually have a flat line or potentially even a declining financial return year on year if they don't continue to improve and work on themselves.
Yeah. Now, for people that know you, obviously work in Melbourne. Marshall White.
Yeah. I'm a director. I'm the baby of all the directors of Marshall White. We're a privately owned boutique group. We've got 180 staff between 4 offices. We're not a franchise. I am the baby by about 8 years out of all the directors, but it was my performance that actually got me to the point of actually being appointed a director in the company.
What's a few of your numbers? Just a
few of your numbers. I'll go back and tell you about where I was 5 or 6 years ago. In 2007, 2008, which was a phenomenal year in the real estate market, I was only writing sort of mid-300s. So, an average agent. I then moved up into around the 5s, and at that point in time was when I put an assistant on. At that point, when I was writing 515,000, I think it was, the next year, after I put that assistant on, my figures jumped to 1,400,000, a little over 1,400,000. So that was my amplifier in giving myself more time. So I've consistently built on that year on year. Now we're on track to write just under $2 million this year. So I think the key to it is getting there, but also staying there.
Yeah. So you know what you're doing. This guy knows what he's talking about.
I hope so.
A few tips for the guys on prospecting, or obviously because that's more important.
Absolutely.
So what would you do to obviously get from 350 to 500?
Yep. 350 to 500. If you're not in a position to feel comfortable actually employing a consistent at this point in time, you have to allocate time if you can't delegate it. You can't delegate tasks. So what you need to do is actually group tasks, whether it's returning an email inquiry, administration aspects of your position, to either at the start of the morning or the end of the day, and fill the rest of your day with the big blocks of productive time. If you don't do that, if you don't put those in place first and foremost, you'll go from A to B in a very, very long distance and a very zigzag distance instead of a very direct approach. So that's the number one tip I give everybody, is getting more out of your day will produce results. And the thing is, like I touched on before, the no agent versus the do agent. You'll have agents out there that only know 20-30% of what they need to know, but they just do it, and they're getting better results than those that know but don't do it.
Absolutely right. Marcus, great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Edgar.
If anyone wants to get in contact with you, can they email you?
Email me, send me a Facebook, whatever. All on there.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks,
guys.